what's up? It's your boy Drumatic. Today we're going to read some more of these comments. It's super hard for me to get back to everybody all the time, but every time I look at my damn phone there's like 150, 200 more comments, and there's no way I'm going to be able to keep up. So right now I'm just going to go through, respond to a few of you. If I don't get to you, I will keep going, and eventually I will. Alright, so last time I went in order from kind of newer to old, but if I keep doing that, then some people are never going to get responded to, so I'm going to go back through and just kind of do some random ones throughout the middle. Right here. This is from Douglas M. on the MGK nylon reaction video. I don't know, I just can't get over all the auto-tune. If I want to listen to auto-tune, then I'll just jam to some Daft Punk. I feel you, bro. Like, some people overdo it. It gets super annoying. You know, people don't understand that when auto-tune was actually made and came out, when Antares actually put it out, they actually intended for it to not really sound like that. They thought people were going to use it like it was supposed to be used, which is if you're a little flat or sharp on a C, it can put you back where you need to be. But if you're way off, then you're going to sound like a robot, because it can't pull you all the way back to the correct note without making that weird noise. Do people do it on purpose? Yes, but that's how it originated. It wasn't supposed to sound like T-Pain. This one is from Lies Tricks on the same video, MGK Nylon, from his new Binge album. The most anticipated since Kamikaze. Kamikaze was a surprise release. You can't anticipate a surprise. I have no idea how many songs you actually talked about, because every time I skip forward you repeat the same shit. Alright. So if you're skipping forward and I'm saying the same shit, then I must be repeating myself. So I'm repeating myself, then my bad, Lies Tricks. So I know what you did here. You're saying because I said the most anticipated album since the Kamikaze release, that I was referring that the last anticipated album was Kamikaze. That is not what I meant by that. What I meant was, since Kamikaze, this is the most hyped album to be released. It hasn't been a long time, I know that. Not a lot of competition, I know that. But that is what I meant by that comment. I didn't mean Kamikaze was anticipated. Yes, it was a surprise album dropped and nobody knew that. You are correct. I'm sorry I missed that detail. Bat Mel on my Live Fast Die Young reaction from MGK also. Respect for drinking Pepsi Max. You know, never really drank like pop at all, but I figure if I'm gonna drink it, I might as well at least drink the light stuff. This is from Damien Graft, also on my MGK nylon reaction. All the stans are gonna say everything he does is trash because he hurt their feelings when he went in on M. LOL. Just like M's album, I like some and others I don't care for. That's respectable. What's wrong with liking some songs and not liking others? It's kind of like the whole MGK thing. People are like, man, don't even review these songs. Bro, I didn't like any of the album, but I knew it was relevant, and so when it dropped, the first thing I did was review a few of the songs. So I dropped them. I actually liked the very first song I listened to, and I knew it was going to be the most popular song on the album. He released a video for that exact song like 5 hours later. So it was right about my gut feeling as far as the single went, so I released that one first. It's got twice as many dislikes as it does likes, just for the fact that I actually thought it was decent, and so many people hate MGK right now. So, my bad, I didn't see that coming. It's okay to like something. Somebody said something on one of my other comments that said like, you know, I used to like you, now I don't like you, I unsubscribed because I can't believe that you said this was decent, or whatever it was. And somebody replied to him for me, I don't know who it was. I wish I could shout him out right now, but they said, so you're mad at him because he doesn't agree with your thoughts? Because you have your opinion, he has his, and you don't agree with his, so you're gonna unsubscribe from him and talk shit and say he's whack? Dude, get the fuck out of here. I have to agree with him. Like, what the hell? Like how pompous can one person be? I can't believe you don't agree with everything I agree with. Like, that's so weird and hella arrogant. Hella arrogant. And I don't understand how anybody could really be that way. I try and be open-minded, find the best stuff I can inside of the review instead of thrashing it the whole time. I'm not trying to thrash every review I do. And also on top of that, when I review a song, I've never heard it before half the time. So how am I know if it's going to be good or not? People like review good music. How? I mean, if you guys want, I can go through and find good songs and some of my favorite songs and do reviews on them. That's just not as entertaining for me. But I can do that all day long. But shout out to Damien Graft. I feel you, bro. It's okay to like a few songs and not like the others by both artists. You know what I mean? Don't get caught in the middle. Don't be emotional. Speak with facts. This is on my Lately video from the Binge album. It was literally hours after MGK released his album. It's the same one I was telling you has double the dislikes than it does likes. It's by far my worst video in that sense. TBOH fella said, "Love how salty these Eminem stands are. LOL. This is a fire song, an MGK EP ahead of Eminem Kamikaze on iTunes, by the way. Just for good measure." You know, to each its own. I really think Kamikaze is a much better album than Binge. I don't think they're even close. I think Kamikaze is actually really, really dope and might be the album of the year. So, Binge was a disappointment, and with that momentum he had on his side, I think he might have just blew it. But hey, to each its own, man. Shout out to TBOH fella. This is from Ada Maya Modi on the MGK Nylon. A lot of comments on that video, it seems like. "The album is so trash, it makes me think that this song is decent." Now, she's kind of right. Like, when you don't have much to work with, and that's why I liked Lately, was you gotta find something that's better than the rest. And to be honest, Nylon and Lately were two of the best songs on the album. The album is not very good. I mean, if I did a full review of the whole album, which I thought about doing, yeah, I don't think it would get a very good score. But by the reaction for the few videos that I did of MGK's, I don't even want to do the full album because everybody hates his guts right now. But I know what you mean. This is M. Egan. He said, "Don't review the rest." You know, I'm going to take your advice on that, bro. I realized when I started reviewing the songs on the Binge album, it probably wasn't a good idea. So I think you nailed it on the money. Thanks, M. Egan. I agree with you, bro. Maharsh. Hope I said that right. He just rhymed. Oh wait, this is on MGK Live Fast Die Young from the Binge album, the last review that I did. He just rhymed face with face with face with face. Yeah, I know. That song's awful. I gave it a 1. I don't ever give scores of 1. I don't ever give a 1 to anybody. I just feel like it's disrespectful. But that song is bad in so many ways. So, oof. This is from Joseph Tukbury. Rap Devil is basically the best track on the EP, and that is not really the greatest thing ever. Maybe for MGK, but it doesn't fit into the EP's theme at all, or style at all. Now, Joseph, all I can say about that, bro, is you're right. I made the claim that Lately was probably the best song on the album, but I definitely think Rap Devil is the best song on the album. Sometimes when you do reviews, you just kind of throw stuff out there, and then you go back and watch it later, and you're like, man, can't believe I said that. I like this song better now. Like Christopher was getting on me the other day because I gave Am a 3.5 on his flow on Killshot, and I gave MGK a 4 on his flow on Lately. It was the only good score he got, but I can see why I was disappointed. If I could take that back on the Killshot, I would have. But when I first heard Killshot for the first time, I was so disappointed because of the direction I thought he was going to take and he didn't, that I kind of said some things that I wish I could take back now, just because I've been listening to it now for a while and I've heard so many other great things about the song that I wish I've heard in the initial listen. This is from Jay Storm. Should just change his name to Machine Auto-Tune Kelly. Pretty good song. What the fuck are you smoking? And a bunch of laughy faces. Like I said, man, I try and find the good in the bad all the time. I mean, if you did this, you'd understand that, like, you kind of get sick of just ripping everybody to pieces. Not only that, you know there's people out there that like them, whether you like them or not, so you try and keep it civil. It's just what I do. Some of my homies say, bro, you sugarcoat stuff sometimes. I do, bro, and I'm not even like that. Ask anybody. I do the best I can, and I'm also, even though I sugarcoat stuff at times, the realest cat on YouTube. Everybody out here, everything's lit. They never ever tell you anything's bad. Ever. Like, honestly, go look. Go look. I can't ever find any review guys that actually say something's trash. Everything's always lit, you know. At least the big channels. So my buddy was telling me that ZS Reacts actually does sometimes trash stuff, which is cool. So shout out to them. Just be honest. If you don't like it, don't just sugarcoat it just for subscribers. You know what I mean? Like, keep it real. I've lost hella subscribers by just keeping it real. Why? Because they were big fans of that person. So Jay Storm, I don't know, bro. I'm not sure what I was smoking that day. I do live in Washington. This one's from Sardis Third Element. His content is so weak. Talking about MGK's new album. I agree. I think it's completely useless. I don't think he talks about anything. The whole album. It sounded like a bad mixtape. So, you know, some people are like, oh, it's only an EP, but it was garbage. I don't care what it was. This one's from Ashley Craig. Totally agree on it being too simple. I can get a beat and just say I don't give a fuck after the beef with M, which I know is not his only agenda. He's a rapper. We've heard MGK do better than this. I think it's a cop-out of songs. Also, he surely made this before Mac Miller's passing, but it should have been rethought. I think people are dying. We're in an epidemic right now. I think a lot should think of the way they promote. On another note, I've been noticing little changes, but not in the way you review, and I like that. Shout out to Ashley Craig. I appreciate you always commenting and staying in touch. A lot of you have given me good info that I just don't know about. There's a lot going on out here. So shout out to you. I totally agree with everything you just said. I don't know what's up. I've been an MGK fan for a minute, but not so much lately. He's just been doing a lot of douchebag stuff. I mean, my favorite song by him, honestly, is I like Golden God, and I like The Breakup. So he's got some really good songs, but man, right now he's just being a douche. This is my last one for this video. This is from Luke Schroeder. This is trash. How are we gonna come out and say Eminem was wrong about him being a mumble rapper, then do basically a whole album of mumble rap and no content? If the diss tracks ended in a tie, MGK just took the L on this one. Absolutely, bro. Well said. And I'll be honest, when I heard Eminem call him a mumble rapper, I even thought in my head, like, what? Mumble rapper? Not really. MGK's not really a mumble rapper. He chops, but he's not a mumble rapper. And then he releases a whole entire album of mumble rap. Weird. Shout out to you, Luke. You were dead on with that one. That's all I got today, man. This is your boy Drumatic. It's been great talking to you guys. Keep leaving comments. I'm going to keep doing these just to reach out to you guys. Y'all are the shit. You've been amazing. Make sure you subscribe. I'll see you next time. Peace.